Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, two people. So we're going to try this microphone thing again today. I did charge a different part of the microphone this time, so hopefully we won't have any problems. But if we do, if I just suddenly stop talking again, please let me know, and I will just take it all out of my phone again, and we'll just go that way. So I am on my own again today. Mo is going to at least go through the joke with me, but she just got a customer. Hello again, Bonnie, Birdie, Nancy, Pat, Patricia, another Patricia, Rosie. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kat. Hi, Lori. Hi, Ann. Hello, ladies. Wow, we have 77 people. Slowly warming in Florida, slowly warming in Colorado, too. Although I don't think we're going to get out of the 40s for much of next week. So let's go ahead and start a few announcements. Make sure you are all registered for the 2025 Baby Lock Club, which is going to start tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. So if you don't think that you are signed up, give us a call here so we can get you all registered. And then we have kids sewing here in the Littleton store on Saturday. Not sure about classes in Thornton. And then next week on Wednesday, we will have Bernina Club. So we're all looking forward to those starting February. Unbelievable already. So let's see, those about all the announcements I have. And I do have a winner. Let me put this calendar out of the way. I do have a winner today. The winner is going to get this cute little banner, Kimberbell banner for Valentine's Day. It's very cute. And this is going to Ann Dillback. And I saw that she's on today. Yay! Congratulations, Ann. Woohoo! So we'll send that up to Thornton for you. And then I have a joke. But of course, there's nobody here listening to it for me. So you'll all have to give me the laughs. And everybody can hear me okay? Thumbs up? Yes? No? Okay. A man walks into a bar and it's empty. It's just him and the bartender. He sits down and orders a drink. He hears someone whisper, "Psst, I like your tie." The man looks around him, but he doesn't see anyone. And then he hears, "Psst, that color looks nice on you." He asks the bartender, "Excuse me, but are you speaking to me?" The bartender rolls his eyes and says, "No, sorry about that. It's the peanuts. They're complimentary." I thought it was funny. Okay, so I have a couple of manager specials today. I have 2 of these, and then, oh, I just got balloons from somebody. Woohoo, that was special. So I have 2 of these, okay? and then we'll talk about the third one. So what I have is these really cute, and I think we gave these away as a gift one time, these really cute tumblers from Kimberbell. I do have 2 of these, and we're going to sell these for $12.99. So the first 2 people I see will be the lucky winners to be able to purchase something. Yay. But they are very, very cute. Everybody needs a Kimberbell tumbler. Nope. No takers? Okay. Well, if you decide, just let us know. And today, I get those out of the way. And, oh, there we go. Karen Martin wants one. Let me write your name down on my piece of paper. And Betty Jane, oh, let's see. I got Karen Martin, and then I have Barbara Atwell. And then, so let me know, I only have 2, but Betty Jane Cook was the next name. And Betty Jane, let me know. I do have a third one, but it has a little denty in the back. So it's a little bit bumped up here in the back. But let me know. Oops, I just made it worse. Missing a little bit of paint right there. So Betty Jane was the next one on the list. So let me know, Betty Jane, if you would care, if you want this one. And then we'll go from there. I'll put that one down for you, Betty Jane, and then if you decide not to get it, I'll go to the next person. Okay, so today we're going to be making some, let's see. We're going to be making some towels, hand towels, tea towels, just in time for Valentine's Day. And these are not so Valentine-y Valentine's Day. So let me show you what we've done, what I've done. So this is the first one that we're going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and turn so you can see these. So I've got one that says, "Be my Valen-wine." Woohoo! Cute. Isn't that cute design? And I put the rickrack in here. And then the other one, next one says, "Chocolate first, hugs later." Very cute. And these designs are from a company called Julia's Needle Design. It's linked on our website on the calendar area. So if you want to go find these designs, and I'm going to show you, you get actually 6 different designs in the grouping, and she's got them on sale for $1.19. Now, that's not $1.19 each. That's $1.19 for the entire group. You cannot beat that for embroidery designs. So make sure you go out and find Julia's Needle Design and get yourself some really cute Valentine designs. So I went ahead, because these are quite long stitch outs, I went ahead and got this one started for you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again how to put the edging on, and we're going to be using Val's border instructions. So I again put those up on the website for you too, but we have to make sure we tell Val thank you very much, and because she's so smart at the way she did this, and it's so easy and neat. So I just have a few hearts, pink hearts, to put on here. We'll embroider these out on our Bernina 990 here. So we're just going to put some pink thread on here. And we'll embroider these out. And this is going to do our little hearts on the side of our phone here. I do have kits for you today. The kits will be $14.99, and you will get 2 towels, 2 sets of the jumbo red rickrack, and 2 of the fabric to go on the bottom of your towel. And that's $14.99. So again, 2 towels, 2 pieces of rickrack, and 2 towel bottoms for you. I like my phone too. It's pretty cute. Yeah, go ahead. Did you get any good news? Not yet. Bummer. The designs are from Julia's Needle Designs. And she has designs that she sends out or comes out with new ones like every week. And she has really good prices, and sometimes she has a lot of free designs too. So check her out. I really like her designs, and the stitching is wonderful. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know the stabilizer that I used in this is called the Baby Lock Rinse Away Wash Away. So our embroidery is done. I'm going to move you over here for just a second. You can see I did put the basting around here, so we'll get that out. Get this off of the machine, and I'm going to put you just over here so you can see what I'm doing. And we'll go ahead and take this out. Ouch. Go ahead and get that out of our hoop and put that away. So these are the instructions from Val. I did just copy her towel with the border from 2020. So it's going to have some information about, I think, pumpkin designs on it. Just ignore that. You know what we're doing here. So let me get my scissor, and we'll take this basting out. Just clip it a little bit, and it'll probably just all tear out right when I take the stabilizer off. So I liked this basting. This one went right around the outside of my hoop, and I'll tell you what, that gets so close to the edge of the hoop. And then this is my tearaway that I'm using, and so this is the Baby Lock Wash Away Tearaway. No, is that what it's called? Rinse Away Tearaway. And it's really very papery, so I'm going to tear most of it off. And you can see how easy it comes right off. No, you got to get rid of this baste first. Let's cut a few more pieces here. It's nice and soft. And you can see that it's tearing out from between the letters pretty well also. But whatever doesn't tear out, I just leave it in, and I know that it's going to wash away because it is a wash away and it's a paper, so it's not going to gum up your washing machine. Okay, let's turn this back around. Get this rest of this base out of here. Okay, so there we have our design. And now, let's see. I need to turn my cutting piece over here. Hey, Mo, I forgot to bring a rotary cutter over. A rotary cutter and a ruler. I forgot to bring those. Okay, so what Val does is she now is going to take off the bottom of your towel. And I noticed that these towels are not exactly straight at the bottom. Thank you very much. And so I'm actually going to measure from the bottom of my design to get this bottom off and to get it very straight. Now you can decide how much you want to take off yourself. I'm going to, let's just do 3 inches here. I'm going to take 3 inches off. And I don't know if you can see this, but this end is a little bit shorter than this end. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. Get rid of that. And now what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do is get my rickrack. And I am going to place my rickrack. Let me show you what I did. I zigzagged the ends of my rickrack because I don't want that to show funny on the back of my towel. And I'm going to lay my rickrack on my towel, and I am going to use, and I may have forgotten to put this on, but my tape, this is the 1/8 inch sticky tape from by Annie, and I'm going to place a piece of that right on the end of my towel. Okay, and stick that down, and I really like this tape. I may have forgotten to put this on the product page. Take the paper off of it, and I'm going to lay down and we're going to stick that right on down. Now that's just going to help me keep that straight, and I'm going to tuck these pieces to the back. Get my clips. And clip that one right there, and then we're going to go back to the machine and we're going to sew this on. So I'm going to bring the phone back over here, and I'm going to come up here and get out of my embroidery design by going home, and I'm going to come into my sewing. It's going to move the embroidery hoop. I am going to use my 1/4 inch foot, which is number 97. So I'm going to plug in 97, and that ends up picking my foot, and I'm just doing a straight stitch. Let me get my foot changed here on the machine. Cut the 26 embroidery foot off. Let me get some, I want to use my red thread. I'll get this pink off of here. And get this threaded. this foot on. And let me get my project. And I've just tucked that extra rickrack to the back. So this morning when I was calling Amanda to see if she had more rickrack, that was really hard to get out. It was, do you have the jumbo red rickrack? And I started saying it backwards. It was pretty funny. And I'm just going to stitch this down. I'm stitching towards the lower end of the towel. Okay. And so now I'm going to get my fabric, put it this way so you can see this. My piece of fabric, and this is cut 4 inches wide and about half of width of fabric long. So, and we're going to turn this over and we're going to place the piece of fabric going up towards our design. Make sure that it's hanging over just a little bit on both long ends. So here you want to make sure that it's hanging over, and on the other side too. And we're going to sew this on, and I'm going to sew it 1/4 of an inch, and I'm just kind of measuring it towards the bottom loop of my rickrack, and we're going to sew this on with 1/4 of an inch. Oh, and I did ask Val permission to be able to use her instructions. So she does know that I'm using them today. Okay. Now, if you have gone through that Biani tape, it is pretty sticky, and sometimes it does give a little goo on your needles. It's best to use the anti-glue needles, but if you don't have that in your machine, you can always take a little tiny bit of alcohol and just clean that off real quick, because you don't want that getting involved in your stitching. Okay, so we're going to press this down now. Turn this over. Okay, so we're going to press this towards the bottom of the towel now, and we're going to give that a press. But of course I've put the phone tripod right over the cord of the iron. Sometimes I just feel like I'm such a dork. Okay, so that's pressed down. I sure didn't get that very even, but that's okay. And you can press out your design while you're pressing too. Super cute. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fold under 1/4 of an inch of our fabric on the raw edge. Okay, now we're going to turn it back to the right side. And we're going to fold the pressed end up to meet or exceed just slightly where our first press line. Okay, and let me get a couple clips here. Okay, and we're going to just kind of clip this. And I'm going to clip it on the end, both ends. So this end and this end. Now we're going to take this back to the machine and we're going to do a stitch right down here. Now if you can't visualize that or you don't think you can sew that straight, you're going to take your friction pen and your ruler. Can you see this, what I'm doing? Yes. And you're going to just make a little mark right here and right here. Okay, and we're going to go over and we're going to stitch on those lines. And I'm making sure I have a little tie off on there. This one's really short, but it will be fine. And I'm going to do a tie off on the end also. And then we're going to turn it and do the other side. Oh, recheck my thread. Looks fine. Let's try it. Okay. Check and rethread the upper thread. Okay. Oh, won't even let me cut it. Okay, let's do what it says. All right, it says I need to look at the bobbin. Never fails. I've sewn on this machine all day. Okay, that looks good. I don't see anything down there. There we go. Okay. Do my tie off. Okay. I will trim this side, but I won't need to trim the other side. And then I'll take these clips off and we're going to flip this to the other side. So we'll just flip this around, use my point turner, the pointy thing. Okay, do the other end. Use my point turner. And I'm going to press this down. Now, I had left my rickrack pretty long, so if you want to trim that up, you absolutely should do that now. This one went in pretty well, so I'm not going to worry about that. And we're going to press this down. It's not, aren't those corners really nice? I love the way this finishes the towels off. Just love it. That all next. Nice press. My iron wasn't quite hot enough earlier. I think that rickrack really adds. So you try lots of different pieces that you can, there's so much stuff out there that you can use as trims. Okay, and then so our back, it's nice and tight because we finished that off. And all we really have to do here is sew up our little end. And this will capture both the front and the back, give it a nice clean look on the front, a top stitch. And I am just following the lines on my foot right in here, which make it nice. And this is going to give this a really pretty top stitch here. Tie off there. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Appreciate that. Okay, isn't that cute? I really like it. So, and I know you all know how to embroider. So, cute designs. So go and check out her designs. Let me show them to you again. And I think she's having a Valentine extravaganza going on right now too. Let's see. Are you going to do the Happy Hues on Facebook? I am going to do Happy Hues on Facebook. Let's finish this off. So these are from Julia's Needle Design. And this collection of 6 designs is only $1.19. And you can see that her stitching is really very nice. I did change the colors of my Valentine, Valen-wine, sorry. I did not like the black cup, so she's got a black cup here. And I did not care for that one, so I changed it to wine, because it's wine, and put some gold in there too. I think this is really, the detail on this cup is just amazing. I really like it. And on the stitching too, the lettering. So this one is my favorite one. But go check her out. I think she has a big extravaganza going on. For $5.99 you get like hundreds of designs or something. Don't quote me, I don't know for sure. I just saw that quickly this morning when I was pulling this one up. Hi. So go check out her designs. And Happy Hues, yes, I am doing Happy Hues on live. We are doing an in-store class. Well, I'll walk you back to the quilt because it's on the wall. So for those who don't know what Happy Hues is, I think everybody's seen it. I'm still working on the other two borders. Just haven't had a chance. But this is Happy Hues. And you can get this with the black background like I have, or you can get it with the white. I will be doing it on live. I probably won't start it till mid-February. The first class in the store is on February 14th, so I'm thinking probably the Tuesday after that is when we will start this. You can cut this entire quilt with your AccuQuilt 8-inch mix and match cube and 3 different strip dies, a 2.5, a 2, and a 1.5. But they do have regular rotary cutting instructions for it also. So I will post both of those types of cutting instructions up when I start the class. So it will take a few lessons. It's not one that you're going to get finished in, a few days. So, but it will be fun, and yeah, it's pretty. I can't wait to get it done. So, do we have any other questions? The quilt size is going to be 80 by 80 or 81 by 81, like something in that range, but it is in the 80s. I know that. It is quite large. Oh, let me show you another item that we have that we'll be doing a class on. Oops, I gotta go this way. For those of you who have ordered or have not ordered your Kimberbell holiday baskets yet, designs, this is one that Celeste will be doing here in the Littleton store. So this is the Hoppy Easter, and all of the designs I believe are oval designs in this CD, and this is the basket that she made. And again, we'll be doing an in-store class here in Littleton for this basket. Isn't it adorable? It's just adorable. So get your orders in for those CDs and your rope, and come to that class. Can it be made queen size? I suppose, I don't remember exactly what queen size is, but it is square. You would have to add more borders onto it, and then I'm sure you could. Okay. Any other questions? I would show you my next by Annie project, but it is in Thornton, so I can't do that. But stay tuned, and hopefully they'll show you the by Annie project tomorrow from the Thornton store. All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me today, and everybody have a great week. See you at Baby Lock Club tomorrow.